I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your man TP. Today we are jumping into compilation 247. Forgive me, guys, I'm recording in a different place on today. A lot of different things going on, so I'm trying to record on the move the best I can for you guys to make sure these compilations get out. And today we're doing something that we haven't done yet here on the compilations. We're actually going to be in 8 different judges' courtrooms, but don't worry, we're not going to hold you long. Some of these are very short proceedings, but this is the first time that we are in 8 different judges' courtrooms. And to give you the rundown on these judges before I do, I want to let you know, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, commentary will be left in if there's any, and also chapters with the 8 different judges will be added for your convenience. Now, I'm going to have to read this on the paper because I've never had to read this many judges. And shout out to Sovereign Citizen Chronicles for providing me with a couple of these proceedings. But now let me give you the list of the judges' courtrooms we will be in on today. First, we will be in the courtroom of Judge Sherri Gryboski out of the state of Colorado. Second, we will be in Judge Mara Rozanno's courtroom out of the state of Washington. Third, we will be in the courtroom of Judge Ryan Hess, also out of the state of Colorado. Then we will be in the courtroom of Judge Rochon out of the state of Washington. Then we will be in the familiar courtroom, Judge Simpson out of the state of Michigan, and Judge Lisa Martin, also out of the state of Michigan. Judge Andrew Kowalkowski, also out of the state of Michigan. And last but not least, we will be in the courtroom of Judge Joseph Slaven, also out of the state of Michigan. Guys, as always, it is an honor to do these compilations for you. Thank you for bearing with me with going through all those judges. Now go ahead and enjoy 247.
2026 CR 2652. Defendant is present in custody with Mr. Kelly. Ms. Preblick for the people are here on an out-of-state warrant. It looks like, Mr. Kelly.
It should not be.
Mr. Nicola, why don't you let me just speak? We don't want to get.
Well, I would like to represent myself to speak
You are welcome to ask to
to the judge.
completely. That's
Okay,
fine.
So,
Hearing.
Ms.
This is not a lawful hearing.
I'm issued for you out of Santa Barbara County, California, for a probation violation.
Thank you.
And you have the right to counsel to challenge the legality of your arrest. And I see Mr. Kelly is standing there. There are 2 ways to resolve this matter.
I'd like to challenge the legality of the unlawful arrest.
She's got to go through
Make
this.
sure you understand what's going on. So let me get through it.
I understand completely.
Ms. Nicola, I'm required to explain it to you. And when I'm finished, then you can, and Mr. Kelly can tell me what you want to do. You can request a governor's warrant. This process can take up to 95 days. to
No, I just
receive-
was extradited,
Nicola.
ma'am. I was just extradited from California a month ago, 2 months
Mr.
ago,
Nicola,
I
this is
understand
not.
from
that you may
California
have
to
some-
Colorado. No, I will
What's
not be
going
doing
on?
that.
Ms. Nicola, I am going to.
I would like to leave the court.
Ms. Nicola, I do need to
No,
advise.
I'm
you
not calm.
regarding
I'm not
the
calm enough
warrant.
to be in this courtroom.
I need to advise you.
No, I will
regarding
not be
the warrant.
advised by an idiot.
You can go ahead and remove.
Give me 2 seconds, Mr. Gill. I was just
Okay.
with Miss Nicola.
All right.
All right, it's off the 11 o'clock calendar. Mr. Calzada, could you please turn on your video for me?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
All right, good morning, Mr. Calzada. You're here for arraignment, so could you please tell me your full legal name?
I don't know how that has anything to do with the case. My name.
Well, Mr. Calzada, I need to confirm who you are. So could you
Here
please
I
tell me?
am.
Well,
I'm here
please tell me
physically present, right?
Mr. Calzada, could you please, what is your first name?
My first name? Well,
Mhm.
it could be anything, right? I could change my name at will, right?
All right. I'm going to set this matter over for an in-person arraignment, and Mr. Lohr, you'll have law enforcement standing by. All right?
Well, there you are.
All right. So, Mr. Calzada, I will set this over. You will appear in person at the Bothell Municipal Court for arraignment.
I don't even consent to that.
I'm going to set this to December 31st at 1:30 in the Bothell Municipal Court in person. You will need to be there for arraignment, okay? So I will see you in person at the Bothell Municipal Court at that time, all right?
Looks like there's no free will then.
So,
So then what am I doing here then? Hold on, what am I doing here?
well, right now you are not responding to my questions. So
Well,
I'm
you're
going
not
to have you
responding to any
come.
of my. I don't have a problem of answering any of your questions, but I have a couple questions first. I have to
Miss-
understand too. I don't understand what's going on. I don't know everything. I'm not
Then
perfect.
I'm in person so that we can be sure that you understand what's
All
going on.
right, great. I'm glad. It's definitely implied, isn't it? It's not expressed. It's implied.
December 31st at 1:30 in person. at the
December
Bothell.
31st at 1:30, I'll be there.
Very good. We'll see you then.
And who else is back there?
Representative or, yeah.
Okay, unless you're an attorney, do you have a bar number? Okay, she can't have somebody else appear on her behalf unless it's an attorney.
Okay. I'm here for, I'm not as the all caps name, but I'm here for this matter and regarding this matter.
Is your name Tanya?
I am the sole living being, Tanya Beaver.
We're not gonna play-
Not an entity.
We're not going to do this.
Okay,
You're
well-
either, okay, let me finish talking. I'm going to finish talking. You're not going to talk over the top of me.
Okay,
You're either going to appear as Tanya Beaver and be here in person, or I'll issue a warrant for the person that is Tanya Beaver.
yes, she is here in person.
Okay, then sit down and we'll have a talk. Were you here for the general advisement?
No,
All right, we'll bring your case back on June 29th at 8:30. And I'm just going to let you know, it's not going to work to come up and try to appear as somebody that you're not.
9:30?
Yes,
Thank you.
at 8:30.
See you then.
Your Honor, next we can take Aaron Thomas.
Okay.
And Your Honor, after speaking with Mr. Thomas, he was not comfortable with me signing the rights form on his behalf, and he would like to have an arraignment in person.
And that's fine. Can you hear us all right, Mr. Thomas?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. This is 3A 757-954 and 3A 757-955. When can we arraign him in person, please, Carrie?
Your Honor, due to the holiday schedule, the earliest would be December 7th at 2:30.
Okay, Mr. Thomas, write down December 7 at 2:30 and confirm when you've done that.
Okay. 1 second here.
No, no problem.
Yeah, I got my phone stolen last night, so I gotta do it on my computer here.
Yeah, no problem. Just let me know when you got that in there.
All right.
Did you get it in there?
Not quite yet. I'm opening up a
Okay.
note.
Just let me know.
Thank you, sir. Okay, you said December 7th at 2:30, correct?
Right.
All right, yeah, I got you.
And it's here at the Bothell Municipal Court, Mr. Thomas.
Okay, thanks. All right, yeah, I got it down.
Thanks so much for writing that down. And keep that, don't erase that. That's your notice now. You got actual notice, right?
Well, oh yeah, I mean, I have it on my computer here.
Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Hey, I
All
hope
right.
you have a good day.
The court's found probable cause for the prosecution is charged, so subject to you and your lawyer readdressing this, you're to be here on time for all scheduled hearings, commit no criminal acts. Don't drive until you have valid license and insurance in your pocket. Any questions about all that?
No, I wasn't driving though.
Good. Please don't unless you have license and insurance in your pocket.
I would
All right?
never drive. Yeah, I would never drive.
That's fantastic. Glad to hear it. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Next case.
Okay, cool. Have a good day.
You too.
Why are we calling Mr. Harbin? I didn't call that case. He did. He said something. Mr. Drains, can you state your name, please?
I, Cartier Amani Drains, hereby declare that I am a living, breathing human being, a natural person distinct from any legal or corporate entity or fiction. I do not consent to be
Okay.
to be represented or binded by any assumed legal identity or straw man. I assert my full rights under natural law and constitutional protection as a sovereign individual. I stand before this court to represent myself. All legal matters pertaining to the charges brought against me. I reject any notion or claim that my person may be divided, operated or substituted by any separate legal entity. I affirm that all statements, evidence, and arguments I present are made on behalf of my living self, fully understanding my rights and responsibilities as a free individual.
Hey, you finished? All right, the court on its own motion is going to adjourn this because we're going to have an issue here. I have a feeling. I'm going to adjourn this probable cause hearing next week, August 7th, 2025. That's at 9 a.m. That is in person. He must be here so that I can hear him clearly in terms of what he wishes to say.
Yes.
Bond at this time will continue. Thank you.
I'll follow up with you. Thank you.
Mr. Frank Michaud, who is present here on Zoom. Mr. Michaud, can you state your name for the record?
For the record, I am the beneficiary of the Frank Anthony Michaud Jr. estate. I am the authorized representative, and I appoint you, the judge, as the trustee, ma'am.
Mr. Mohammed.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. My apologies for interrupting your breakout, but I want to get some of the matters that are already on screen and ready cleared out. Mr. Sullivan and Mr. Moshu.
Ready?
Thank you. Today is a day and time set for the probable cause conference. How are we proceeding, Mr. Sullivan?
Judge, as I was saying earlier, Mr. Michaud has indicated that he'd like to represent himself. Hopefully, if it's acceptable to him, I can remain just sort of present for the proceedings in case he has any questions. My recommendation to him is that we demand all of the discovery in the case. We have paper discovery. I'm forwarding that to him, but we don't have any of the digital discovery. So we are requesting all of that. And then I'm also recommending to Mr. Michaud that we schedule the case for a preliminary exam. And I'm happy to be present for that as well.
Mr. Mohammed?
Yeah, Judge. So I don't believe we had an attorney on record on file for this case, and that's probably why discovery wasn't sent over. Also, I believe we're missing some stuff as well, and we're in the process of getting them as well. If Mr. Sullivan's going to be the attorney moving forward, we'll send it to him. But if he's no longer going to be retained, then I don't know. I don't think it's useful to send it over to him. So if we can know who the attorney is moving forward, we'll send that discovery to that attorney.
Mr. Sullivan, are you formally making a request to withdraw from this case?
Judge, maybe my request is that we have an adjourned PCC for me to meet with Mr. Michaud and discuss this further, unless he'd like to make a decision just here and now. Perhaps one adjourned PCC and some additional time for Mr. Michaud and I to discuss this. We can come up with an arrangement where I'm at least receiving the discovery, on his behalf and trying to facilitate this for him. But I do want to respect his desires to represent himself.
And Judge,
Sir,
the people would have no objection to any adjournment. And if Mr. Sullivan is the attorney moving forward, please just send me an email letting me know, so that way I can make sure digital is sent to you.
Mr. Michaud, were you able to hear Mr. Sullivan just now?
Yes, ma'am. I heard everything that was said.
And was that a reasonable way to proceed at this time? I'm sorry.
Oh no, and I still stand as being the beneficiary of the estate and point you as trustee, and demand that this alleged debt, is discharged from my account, from my exemption account, as I sent over copies of my birth certificate, as well as an affidavit. I don't know if you received it, but it's been sent certified mail. And that is me standing as making a special appearance today. And with the challenge of the jurisdiction, since I have not really been fully told, or I really don't understand really the allegations or the nature and causes of this allegations on my estate.
Sir, I'll interrupt you just for a moment. In as much as you've indicated that you don't understand or have not been fully apprised of the nature of the allegations, we will adjourn this matter over for 3 weeks. That adjourned PCC date will be
December 20th at 8:45 with Judge Oakley.
The adjourned PCC date will be December 20th, 2023 at 8:45 a.m. That's in person in courtroom number 2 with Chief Judge Brian Oakley. And between now and then, Mr. Sullivan, you have the opportunity to speak with your client, bring him up to date on the status of these matters and explanation of the charges against him. And if you want to, at that time, have the conversation with Judge Oakley about how you be proceeding or not proceeding as counsel, that would be the time to do it. Is there anything else, Mr. Mohammed?
Nothing from the people, Judge. Thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Sullivan?
Judge, I apologize for the inconvenience, but I am in a sentencing that morning of the 20th. I don't know if does the court have availability like later in the morning. I could make it work late morning on the 20th or in the afternoon on the 20th.
10:45.
That'd be much better. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 10:45 on December 20th. That concludes this matter. You're free to go. You have a good afternoon.
Look for. Okay, were you on duty on May 24th, 2024 at approximately 9 p.m.?
I was.
What was the weather like at that time?
Weather that day was clear, and it was still light outside.
The road conditions?
Dry.
Okay. And you were on patrol at that time?
I was.
You in a marked patrol car?
I was.
Where were you on patrol?
I was patrolling the downtown area near 11 Mile in Washington.
That's in the city of Royal Oak?
It is.
What happened at that time at those crossroads?
I was stopped at the 11 Mile and Washington light facing westbound. I had a green arrow and a vehicle proceeded eastbound mile through a light, which gained my attention. That light was red for them, which drew my attention to that vehicle.
Okay, what type of vehicle was that?
I believe it was a black 2024 Ford Edge.
Is your vehicle equipped with a dash cam? Judge, at this time, I'd like to play that video from Officer Moran's dash cam.
Okay.
Officer Moran, you can see that video that I
I
pulled
can.
up?
Yep.
Okay. Just playing that video now, Judge.
Okay.
Is that the video taken from your patrol car?
That is the vehicle for my patrol vehicle.
Does that fairly and accurately portray the events of the incident that led to the defendant being issued a civil infraction on that date and time?
It does.
Your Honor, I'd ask that that video be admitted into evidence.
All right. So admitted.
Officer, so what do you see on that video?
What I see, like I spoke to earlier, I was stopped at the 11-mile at Washington light facing westbound. I got the green arrow to turn southbound on Washington when a vehicle proceeded eastbound through, obviously, the red light.
And then you pulled that vehicle over?
Yes, I immediately initiated a traffic stop.
And that was on 11 Mile in the city of Royal Oak?
It was, yep.
When you approached that vehicle, did you observe the driver of that vehicle?
I did.
Do you recognize the driver of that vehicle on this Zoom today?
I do.
What's your objection?
Because I was traveling. I wasn't driving.
Okay, overruled. Go ahead. You can answer the question, Officer Moran.
Yes, I do see the defendant in the court today.
Your Honor, let the record reflect that Officer Moran has identified the defendant, Anthony Mathis.
The record will so reflect.
When you pulled the defendant over, did you have a conversation with him?
I did.
And in that conversation, did he admit to you that he had driven through the red light?
He did.
And ultimately you issued him a ticket?
I did.
What was that ticket for that you had issued him?
I actually issued him an impeding traffic ticket.
Okay. But that's not what he actually did, correct?
No, that's not.
Why did you issue him the impeding traffic ticket?
Mr. Mathis at the time had a good driving record. He knew what he did. He told me he admitted to it, and he had a good attitude on the road. So I chose to go an impeding traffic ticket.
I object.
What's your objection?
I never admitted to anything. Did you guys pull that up? Did I admit to something?
You'll have a chance to.
That's false.
Mr. Mathis, you'll have a chance. Your objection's overruled. This is his testimony from his memory. You'll have a chance to testify yourself and add any additional evidence here. So at this point, that is not a proper objection. It's overruled. Anything else to add there to that?
Just very briefly, Judge, what infraction did you actually observe?
I could have wrote him two infractions, either disobey traffic control device or disobey traffic signal.
And that's what he actually did, correct?
Correct.
Judge, I have nothing further at this time.
Now, Mr. Mathis, it's your opportunity to ask Officer Moran any questions that you feel are necessary. Now, I just want to instruct you. You'll have a chance to testify if you choose to in a moment. Right now, anything that you say should be in the form of a question directed at the officer. If you're going to start testifying, I'm going to have to interrupt you and redirect you. You'll have that chance in a moment. It's just to ask questions. So go ahead with any questions you have.
All right. Well, for the record, is there any injured party? Do we have a sworn affidavit or complaint from an injured party?
No, there's no injured party.
Okay, so we don't have any injured party. So Judge, you've been sworn in to uphold the Constitution, correct?
I'm not on the stand. I'm not answering any questions like that, Mr. Mathis, excuse me.
So what type of court is this? Is this Admiralty Maritime Law?
Mr. Mathis, right now is your opportunity to ask Officer Moran any questions that you want to. If you're going to make some legal objections or something along those lines, you can do that in your closing, but right now it's this moment in time is for you to ask Officer Moran any questions.
Okay, well, for the record, we don't have any injured parties. Correct?
Judge, that's been asked and answered.
Sustained. He already answered that question.
Right, correct. I just wanted to make sure that we got that on the record. So if there's no injured party here, then why are we here? No,
Judge, I don't think that's an appropriate question for Officer Moran.
It should have been no type of charge of
Hang on,
anything.
Mr. Mathis, when there's just like when you made an objection, we all waited for the court to make a ruling. That's what you need to do. So Mr. Kluzny just made an objection that your question was actually more of a legal argument. I think that's what your objection was, Mr. Kluzny, correct?
Yes, Judge, I don't believe there was a question directed to the officer.
So I'm sustaining that objection. And again, you can make those legal arguments or whatever the case is that you want to make at the end. Right now, it's just questions or not to Officer Moran. Anything else?
No, that's the only question that I have. If there's no injured party, he said no one was injured.
All right. So, Mr. Kluzny, would you like to call any additional witnesses? Or I should ask you first, any redirect of Officer Moran?
Not at this time, Judge.
All right. Then any additional witnesses, Mr. Kluzny?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Mathis, will you be testifying or do you have any witnesses that you'd like to call on your behalf?
No, I don't.
All right. Mr. Kluzny, then your closing statement.
Judge, based on the testimony of Officer Moran and the video, it's clear by a preponderance of evidence that the defendant committed the offense of disobeying a traffic signal. The authority for the stop comes from MCL 257.611 or 257.612. I believe that's for the traffic control device. The video in this case could not be more clear, Judge. You see Officer Moran is in the left turn lane. He gets a green arrow, and the defendant in his vehicle has a red light, drives right through the red light. If Officer Moran didn't stop, he would have hit the defendant's vehicle because he went right through the red light. It's rare that we have a video that is as clear as this, Judge. And the officer tried to give him a break by writing him for an impeding instead of what he actually did, which was disobeying a traffic signal. And I believe it's clear based on the testimony in the video that the defendant is responsible for that traffic offense of disobeying a traffic signal.
Repeat your change.
Yeah. Thank you.
You got the light.
Mr. Mathis, your closing argument?
Well, what I would like to say on the record is no one was injured. There's no injured parties. If you guys can't bring forth any injured party, then why are we still here? I need this to be dismissed, and the funds that was issued on the bond account needs to be reimbursed to me. Period. You guys don't have any injured party here. Based on the Constitution, the Sixth Amendment, if you guys can't bring forth the accuser, then this needs to be dismissed.
Anything else, Mr. Mathis?
Not at the moment.
All right. Was there a bond posted? I'm not quite sure what he's talking
Absolutely.
about.
Judge, it looks like there was a $175 bond posted. Judge, I apologize. The file is here. I'm going to send the file into court.
Mr. Kluzny, the amendment was to disobey a traffic signal, which is okay.
I apologize, Judge. The file coming into you.
That's all right. The amendment that the people made here was to disobey a traffic signal. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. The court's heard the testimony, the arguments of the parties, reviewed the video that was introduced as evidence. The video shows clearly the vehicle driven by Mr. Mathis to go through a red light, the traffic signal at 11 in Washington. The standard here at issue is preponderance. The video showed beyond any doubt, really, that that's what occurred. Also, there's testimony from Officer Moran that that Mr. Mathis did actually admit on the roadside that he had done what was alleged to have occurred here today. That testimony was uncontroverted by any other evidence that was introduced. With that, the court does find Mr. Mathis to be responsible for the amended charge of disobey a traffic signal. That's a $150 fine. Mr. Mathis has posted a $175 bond, so the court will apply the bond to the fine of $150. There's a $25 refund coming to Mr. Mathis, and that's all for today. All right, we're all set. Thank you, Mr. Kluzny, Mr. Mathis, Officer Moran. You all have a good day.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Officer.
Ms. Sobe, you're here on the Martin matter, correct?
Yes, Judge.
We'll have a conversation outside.
He'll be assistant. Okay, so everyone,
All right, today is the date and time set for a hearing in this matter with regard to a bond violation. This is case 242448 SM. People versus Eric Martin. Everybody hear me?
yes, good morning, Judge. Donna Sub on behalf of the people, P87439.
Morning, Your Honor. James Gryboski on behalf of Mr. Martin, Your Honor. I have a motion to make.
All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, I was making a motion to withdraw. I've had contact with Mr. Martin before in other matters, and there's no attorney-client communication in this matter. We're talking about different things, and there's just no way of moving forward that I could adequately represent him, Your Honor. So I'm asking to withdraw.
All right, your motion to withdraw is granted. Mr. Martin, would you like a different court appointed attorney?
Yeah, I guess so, since he shows his willingness not to want to do his job and help me out, and he's misstating, making false statements here, talking about there's a lack of communication. It certainly ain't on my part. I was pointing out to him relevant defenses. He just didn't want to do his job. That's clear what he made of me. So,
Mr. Martin, I have found Mr. Gryboski to be a very competent individual, a very competent attorney in many, many cases. I've seen many trials, hearings, motions, practicing in front of this court, and I find him to be very competent. If you make one more negative comment about him, I'll hold you in contempt of court. I don't do that. We don't act like this isn't the Jerry Springer show. This isn't going to be a bunch of name calling. You're going to knock it off. Knock it off, Mr. Martin. I'm done with everything and you keep doing all your little negative comments, things that you want to say about people. And you think you're the smartest person in the room and that you have some sort of special Juris Doctorate, I guess, from somewhere. I don't know, but you don't have the first clue when it comes to things, and you talk about that. And so Mr. Gryboski is saying that he's trying to talk to you about actual legal defenses, and you're trying to bring up some kind of other stuff. And so I'm going to grant his motion. Do you want, all I asked you was this. I didn't ask you to give me a commentary about Mr. Gryboski or what you think he can do, because I've always seen him to do his job every single time he does a file. What I want to know is, do you want another court-appointed attorney, or are you representing yourself? That's it. It's a simple question. Answer simple questions. That's what you needed to start doing, is answering questions.
Yep, one other attorney, but I want to state also that if it was recorded, that we would say it would support my allegations.
Boom, time out. Nope, not hearing it. The question is this: do you want another court-appointed attorney? So you're either going to say yes, court-appointed attorney, or represent yourself. Which is what is your answer here today? Because there's only two possible answers here. You either get another attorney, or you can represent yourself if you'd like. Or if you want to hire your own attorney, you can do that. So there's three things. Are you going to get one appointed, yourself, or retained? Those are the three possible answer choices. What are you going with?
Yes, another appointed one, but without
all right, there you go. Don't need any more commentary. Don't need any more commentary about it. You have a right to remain silent. You can exercise that right now. So we're going to appoint another court-appointed attorney to you. And the individual who was here as your attorney during your trial, you seem to get along pretty well with him. You want me to reach out to see if he's available?
Well, I don't know who you're referring to.
The guy who was here at your trial. I don't know his last name.
Oh, he's on the other trial.
Yeah, the other trial, not this case. This is the misdemeanor domestic violence case. I'm talking about your driving on a suspended license case, restricted.
Well, I mean, he did for the most part. He did, well, I won't say for the most part, maybe for the most part, but there's some things he didn't do neither. He should have. He didn't raise my right to travel defense. So
yes or no? Yes or no? Is he somebody that you think you can get that you can communicate well with?
I guess we'll give him a try. I guess. Yeah.
Sure. All right. I'm going to appoint reach out and see if we can see if he's available. So let's appoint.
But now, Slaven, I have some questions for you before you move forward.
All right. So we're going to set that. We're going to set that for a hearing date, and we'll see you then.
Hold on.
I'm not threatening you. Say one more word and that's 30 days. 30 days.